Looking good without feeling good just isn't good enough. It's why Weight Watchers, with over 25 years of healthy eating experience, has become more than a way of eating. It's a way of life. Weight Watchers. Maybe we should have called them Health Watchers.
She had the perfect family, so it seemed. She married the perfect man, so she thought.
Never again will you hurt me.
Lindsay Wagner, Shattered Dreams. Next.
Will major orders mean a major move?
Polly and the kids in Okinawa.
Okinawa?
Okinawa? Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain?
An all-new Major Dad. Then, Newhart only has 2 shows left, and look who's talking.
Dick!
Baby Steph called me Dick. I wonder what she wants.
Newhart, The Last Laughs, Monday.
One romance reignites.
I love you.
Oh, Val.
While another goes down in flames.
We cannot find the groom.
The season finale of Knots Landing, Thursday.
If you are a recovering addict or alcoholic, remember the simple word HALT. H-A-L-T. Don't let yourself get too hungry, angry, lonely, or tired.
Dear Nexus, since I've used your products, the change in my hair is remarkable.
At Nexus, we get letters every day because people who use Nexus love what it does for their hair.
I noticed a difference the very first time I used it.
For once, a product that really lives up to its promises.
Nothing works better. It's worth the trip to the salon.
I just had to say thanks.
When you're looking for results, look for Nexus. It works the first time, and that's the beauty of it.
Fabulous.
Dave Thomas, the founder of Wendy's, is always on the lookout for new ideas in food.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy what? After this, I'm gonna get a Big Dave's Deluxe.
Introducing Dave's newest cheeseburger. A 1/4 pound of fresh beef, 3 strips of bacon, sauteed onions, the works, and it's only at Wendy's.
Now this is what I call cuisine.
Get a Big Dave's Deluxe. But hurry, they're going fast.
The story behind the story will continue in a moment.
Senator Robert Kennedy shot in 1968. This man, Sirhan Sirhan, was convicted of the crime.
We found the official version wrong.
Now, Unsolved Mysteries exposes startling new evidence.
This is not point-blank range.
There probably was a second gun there.
This is point-blank range.
The case should be opened immediately.
An Unsolved Mysteries exclusive Wednesday.
Bad news, Pizza Hut Pepperoni. Prepare to get picked on even more.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Why? Because now you can get a Pepperoni Lovers Pizza at a very pickable price. Get 1 for just $8.99, or 2 for a paltry $4 more. With 2 prolific pilings of pepperoni packed between 2 extra heaping portions of cheese and a particularly low price, who can resist picking?
Why is everybody always picking on me?
You know why.
Making it great. Hi, this is Bob Mills. Listen again for Pace Underneath.
And I'm sick and tired of these guys interrupting my commercials! Through Monday, you can buy this '89 Nissan Sentra for only $49 down and $159 a month. Yes, $49 down and $159 a month buys you an '89 Nissan Sentra. But you better hurry. I'm running out of TV sets. Pace Setter Nissan, 458-2120. Come on over.
Cheers and Cosby, weeknights and Saturdays at 7 and 7:30.
Your hair.
My hair. I'm sorry, I've grown rather attached to it.
No, really. How do you get it to go like that?
I don't know. Suave hairspray.
Suave? I've been out there trying everything, no matter what it costs.
We've got to stop that nonsense.
So you really like what Suave does, huh?
Sure do.
Yeah.
Don't you hate me?
Suave. When you know beautiful hair doesn't have to cost a fortune.
Phil and Laura Gordon, married, 1 child.
Frosted Flakes, Dad?
No, that's a kid's cereal, honey.
Yeah. How about some all-brand?
Publicly, they claim Kellogg's Frosted Flakes is just a kid's cereal, but these films tell a different story. Experts believe they loved those sweet, crunchy flakes as kids and just never got over them.
I forgot my lunch. What's going on? Nothing. Here, we're mine.
Really?
It's okay. Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
Why hide it? Frosted Flakes had the taste adults have grown to love. They're great!
The other day, Emily came up to me and she patted my cheeks with her chubby little fingers. She's never done that. And she said, Mimi, nai-nai. That means mommy nice. It sounds silly, but I know it's because she noticed my face feels softer.
Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. It won't dry your face like soap.
I've been using Dove for a week and my face doesn't feel as dry. It does feel softer than before. I just know Emily noticed. She is very perceptive.
Beverly Hills murder. Millionaire Jose Menendez and wife gunned down. Mob hit or the work of two greedy sons? The secret revealed, plus 2 other extraordinary reports. In-depth, undercover, NBC News expose next Sunday.
Here's the latest weather from News Team 10 at this hour.
And good evening. This is meteorologist Keith Eichner. A very wet weekend now beginning to come to an end as the rain shield is now pulling out of the Rochester area. A storm system along with a frontal band moved right across the area today, and that's what created all the rains. We had over 1.25 inches of rain here. The satellite image down from space shows how close the clearing was. It was out to our west, out across Michigan through northern Ohio. This clear weather will begin to gradually spread eastward later tonight. As we go right to the forecast then, the rain will be coming to an end, and look for overnight lows to drop back to near 45 with some dense fog likely very late tonight. Then tomorrow, look for a day that will feature intervals of clouds and sunshine, a high of 65 to 70. The next system arrives tomorrow night. Look for more clouds and perhaps some showers late.
There's one diet soft drink that's so refreshing it quenches a shake better. Crystal Light Diet Soft Drink mixed with NutraSweet. No carbonation so you can really drink it down. Go on, head for the shade. Crystal Light. Light, luscious, and very refreshing. Quenches a shade better.
Oh, honey, how could you do that to me?
Do what?
Ranch dressing. You know I'm trying to cut down on fat. How could you do that to me?
It's new craft-free ranch. Fat-free.
Honey, how could you do that to me? You know I only like my old ranch. How could you?
You'll love it.
New from Kraft. Kraft-free ranch non-fat dressing. Fat-free, cholesterol-free. But feel free to love the taste.
Honey, would you do that to me one more time?
Mm-mm.
No? No.
Allergies. Thankfully, there's new Pediacare Allergy. There's no alcohol, and it doesn't make her so sleepy. It has the formula pediatricians prefer over Benadryl Elixir. As long as she has allergies, I'll trust Pediacare.
Now this has the odor-absorbing power of this. New Stay Free. Now with odor-absorbing baking soda inside every pad. It's protection like nothing else.
Friday on Small Talk, it's Elvis, the early years. Get ready for big laughs on Small Talk. Then, there's no limit to what people will go through to get physically fit. You'll crack up at Candid Camera Getting Physical. It's a fun-filled hour of people caught in the act of being themselves Friday.
Jessica is a decoy in an international caper.
My friend has vanished.
That makes her a prime suspect. On Murder, She Wrote. Then, she had the perfect family, or so it seemed.
You swore to honor me.
She was married to the perfect man, or so she thought. Lindsay Wagner, Shattered Dreams, Sunday.
Danny, I hope you've cleaned your room.
Since Danny's been working at McDonald's, he's been acting really weird. Check it out, Mom. He even washed the windows.
At McDonald's, keeping it clean isn't just a job, it's a tradition.
Danny.
Yeah?
Doing a great job.
Yeah, I've been practicing, boss.
We teach all our employees it's not clean till it's spotless. Can we help it if some people take their work home with them?
Introducing a big new idea from Johnson & Johnson.
I am stuck on Big Bird, 'cause Big Bird stuck on me. I am stuck on Cookie Monster, 'cause Cookie's stuck on me.
New Band-Aid brand Sesame Street bandages come with a softer pad that covers and protects my kids' cuts. With Big Bird and Cookie Monster on every bandage.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, 'cause Band-Aid's stuck on me.
The American home. You'll find it in all shapes and sizes. And in over half of them, you'll find Kenmore appliances. Because no other brand can out-satisfy a Kenmore. And through Saturday, this Kenmore dishwasher with our exclusive Ultra Wash system and fold-down racks is just $3.33. Only at Sears and Sears Brand Central.
Oh, my headache. Feels like a freight train is rumbling through my brain. But I took 2 Excedrin. They'll work. My headache's gone. 2 Excedrin, and it's gone.
When only extra strength headache relief will do, take Excedrin, the headache medicine.
Trapped in an insane asylum.
He must be crazy. Whatever I do to him, he deserves.
Betrayed by his loved ones.
Behind my back, my wife and my son.
JR falls victim to his own madness.
It's payback time. You're in here for good.
What? If ever the punishment fit the crime, this is it. The shocking season finale. Dallas, Friday.
This is CBS.
Just ahead on Eyewitness News, cocaine use in this country is a much bigger problem than first believed.
Washington Mayor Barry was indicted today on 6 new charges in addition to the 8 drug-related charges he already faces.
Testimony ended in the Kittleberger trial. The 1990 United Way has exceeded its goal.
Details coming up next.
Do you think I'm pretty?
Absolutely, yes.
When you first saw me, you thought so?
I think I noticed that you were a good listener first.
And then you noticed I was pretty?
I realized that you were smart and funny, generous.
And then you noticed I was pretty?
No. And then I noticed you were beautiful.
All you have to be is you. Liz Claiborne, The Fragrance. Now at Kaufman's.
Let's do the twist.
Hi, this is Bob Mills, twisting again for pace center defense.
Are we transmitting as we broke it in? Somebody's on the air.
Hey, you want some free money? We got $1,000 that you can win tomorrow morning on the Brother Weeds Morning Circus on 96 WCMF.
I can't hold it. We're losing it. We're losing it.
Hold it, PJ. Hold it now, buddy.
$1,000 can be yours tomorrow morning on the Morning Circus on 96 WCMF. Yeah, we're losing it.
Sign at 458-2120. Or come on down and let's do the twist.
Do you love the fresh cooked taste of pasta?
Party once.
Tomato sauce, vegetables,
Party once.
egg noodles. Then you'll love Lipton's new Hearty Ones. Microwave meals with fresh cooked taste, like Pasta Twists Italiano and Pasta Garden Medley. Just add water to bring out that fresh cooked taste.
Party once.
New Hearty Ones. Lipton's really cooking.
Next on A Current Affair, John Wayne, the real man.
You're watching WROC 8 in Rochester, New York. Now, Jerry Fiore, Virginia Butler, meteorologist Kevin Williams, and Jay-Z DeLass with sports. The team to watch. This is Eyewitness News.
And a very pleasant good evening.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Leading our news, some startling news. Cocaine is being used by 2 times more people than originally thought. A government report says 2 million Americans use cocaine. Now those findings are creating new debate over President Bush's strategy in fighting the drug war. The Senate Judiciary report says that 1 out of every 100 Americans uses cocaine at least once a week. 2.2 million are hardcore addicts. The numbers are alarming nationwide. 325,000 addicts in California alone, 144,000 in Texas. And here in New York, 434,000 across the state. That represents 1 out of every 40 residents here.
Number of weekly cocaine users continues to rise, and the total amount of cocaine use continues to rise as crack distribution penetrates new markets.
Committee Chair Senator Joseph Biden wants $3 billion in new anti-drug money for aid to cities, prison construction, law enforcement, medical research, and treatment, something that's desperately needed in drug-ravaged cities like Washington, D.C.
They have, my last awareness was about 1,700 people on a waiting list for treatment.
But White House drug czar William Bennett rejects Senator Biden's drug user count and his assertion that the government has, until now, underestimated the number of abusers.
He talks about a number of 2.4 million or 2.2 million addicts, as if this is a great surprise to us. The number we use in the National Drug Control Strategy is 4 million.
Wow. Well, that's fascinating. If that's true, then the strategy is more fatally flawed than I ever thought it could have been.
While the war against drugs continues, perhaps the toughest battle will be coming up with the dollars to implement all the suggested programs. Senator Biden wants another tax on alcohol and tobacco.
There's a pretty tough battle coming up for Washington Mayor Marion Barry, already facing 8 drug-related charges. He was indicted today on 6 new criminal counts of conspiracy and illegal cocaine possession. The new conspiracy charge alleges that Barry, from 1984 until last January, obtained, possessed, used cocaine powder and crack with more than 10 persons at more than 20 locations. If convicted on all charges, which are now consolidated into one case against him, he faces a maximum penalty of 26 years in prison and a $1,850,000 fine. And there was a drug and a weapons raid on the St. Regis Indian Reservation, Canadian side, very early this morning. 21 people were sent to jail. The action was the culmination of a 14-month investigation dubbed Operation Trident by police. Authorities had sealed off this reservation to outsiders after a Mohawk gambling war broke out and claimed 2 lives on May 1st.
Back here in our area, some local car buyers may be dismayed to discover that they might have been potential victims of a price-fixing scam. And the state attorney general suggests this case might just be the tip of the iceberg. 8 area car dealerships, 10 employees, and the Rochester Automobile Dealers Association are accused of conspiring to inflate prices at a tent sale that was scheduled for last September. The dealers allegedly involved Cortez Dodge on West Henrietta, Doane Dodge on West Ridge, Dodgetown on East Ridge, and Hofbauer Motors in Brockport. Main Street Chrysler Plymouth in Avon, Marketplace Chrysler Plymouth and West Henrietta Road, Panorama Dodge in Penfield, and West Ridge Chrysler Plymouth in Greece. Also, the automobile dealership. Hazelton Nissan and Timothy Dodge have pled guilty to misdemeanor charges and will cooperate with the state, they say. Now, the defense attorneys say the charges are ridiculous because the tent sale in question never took place. And they suggest Attorney General Robert Abrams is investigating for political reasons. Abrams denies that. A grand jury is still hearing evidence in this case.
In other court action today, testimony ended in the trial of a Rochester couple charged with the torture and the beating death of their 28-month-old adopted son. Bernice and Gerald Kittleberger face up to 15 years in prison if they are convicted of the manslaughter and assault charges. In a statement to police, Kittleberger said he and his wife disciplined that youngster with a stick, with a shoe, and with a belt. Neither he nor his wife took the stand. Summations in this trial will most likely begin on Monday. In Los Angeles, an 11-year-old girl is the first child to testify in the retrial of Raymond Buckey. Buckey is a defendant in the McMartin preschool sex abuse case. The girl had a very tough time today under cross-examination and asked to be excused at one point. She testified she had been fondled and photographed nude while attending the school. The first McMartin trial was the longest-running trial in U.S. history, and it ended with a hung jury on some of the counts.
An alert tonight for parents who may use beech nut baby foods. A grocery store in Corning has pulled the applesauce and cherry flavored baby food from its shelves after a woman found a thumbtack in a jar she bought there. The woman says the jar made a pop noise when she opened it, which suggests that the vacuum seal was intact. Now, Beech Nut says it's investigating, but it's not telling stores to remove the food from their shelves. Officials there say they don't think the tack could have gotten into the food during processing because it is strained and put through a magnet before being packed. Here's some rather disturbing news from consumer advocates tonight. They say government stamp of approval on products doesn't always mean it's safe. 4 national consumer groups, in fact, report that more than 1,300 people died in the last decade from drugs and medical devices approved by the Food and Drug Administration. A Senate subcommittee is holding hearings on federal product liability legislation. The bill includes a provision exempting manufacturers from punitive damage if their products are government approved.
Well, Nell, congratulations and thanks are in order this evening. The most ambitious goal of United Way in its 73-year history has been reached. The 1990 United Way Red Cross campaign exceeded its goal of $36.5 million. Officials tonight reported $36,512,181 raised to date. That's a 5.7% increase over last year. Allocation of the funds raised will be determined over the next several weeks by volunteers, community volunteers. They'll examine each of the budgets of each agency and its programs and services. They will visit the facilities and then meet with agency representatives in order to sit down and talk about allocation requests. And congratulations to everybody, to the entire community, of course. Still ahead tonight on Eyewitness News, support from the House for workers' unpaid leave and family emergencies.
And workers walk off their jobs in East Germany today to protest reunification.
Eyewitness News, brought to you by the real Roto-Rooter. When your sink is sunk, call Roto-Rooter. When your drain doesn't, you better call Roto-Rooter. When your tub's down the tubes where it's taps for your pipes, call us. We can clear any drain in the house in minutes.
Rosa and Sullivan's Mother's Day weekend sale is going on now. Today through Saturday, you'll find special savings in every department. GE 5000 to 6000 BTU Carry Cool air conditioners start at only $269. A GE electronic touch microwave with probe is only $199. And dehumidifiers start at only $129. Plus, to qualified buyers, there's no payments or finance charges till August. Save big during Rosa and Sullivan's Mother's Day weekend sale. Sale ends Saturday, all locations.
Don't go all over town for your shopping needs. Olindo's carries fresh domestic and fine imported foods for your family's good health at the best prices in town. Now, Olindo's is giving away a trip for 2 to Orlando, Florida. That's right, besides tremendous savings, you can now register to win a trip to Florida's Playland Paradise, Orlando, courtesy Catalano Travel. Stop in either Olindo's location for your entry form. But you'd better hurry. The deadline for entries is June 22nd.
Farmhouse Pine Collection from Ethan Allen. The triumph of beauty over youth. Right now, there's a sale at your Ethan Allen Gallery.
In other news developments today, residents of Lockerbie, Scotland welcome news today that their claims against Pan Am have been settled out of court in Miami. The lawsuit stemmed from the December 1988 crash of Pan Am Flight 103. All 259 passengers and crew aboard the plane were killed, including Karen Hunt of Webster. Also killed were 11 people on the ground in Lockerbie. The attorney representing the Lockerbie Air Disaster Committee said 250 Lockerbie families' claims have been settled. Terms of the agreements are not being released, but a British news agency says they amount to $16 million. In Washington, the House voted today to guarantee workers up to 3 months of unpaid leave in family emergencies, ignoring a White House threat to veto this bill. Employers would therefore have to continue health insurance benefits for those on leave and restore the returning workers to their old jobs or equivalent positions. The law would not cover businesses with fewer than 50 employees. The bill, however, faces an uncertain future in the Senate.
In East Berlin today, tens of thousands of Germans walked off their jobs. They're protesting the prospect of losing work after East Germany reunites with West Germany. Unions for teachers, textile workers, and farmers ordered the work stoppages as Parliament talked about a future merger. Economists fear West German production may overwhelm many of the East German inefficient factories. And more bad news for East Germany. West German Chancellor Kohl warned today that the East must reorganize its economy before it can start using West German money as currency. Well, a German proposal didn't get much response today at the NATO conference in Canada. Defense ministers decided against destroying hundreds of nuclear artillery shells. The NATO members say they do agree there is an overabundance of battlefield weapons, but they've yet to decide how many are too many. A two-day meeting wrapped up today with a decision that there is a diminishing need for nuclear weapons in Europe because of easing tensions between the East and the West.
Weather in another part of the world. The worst cyclone in more than a decade struck India today, flattening houses and leaving at least 65 people dead. The storm's heavy rains and tidal surges first began on India's southeastern coast on Tuesday. The storm moved inland last night with winds peaking at 155 miles per hour. Cyclones, as you may well know, are the Indian Ocean's equivalent to hurricanes and usually come in the spring, just before the monsoon season begins. Well, back home here, heavy rains could be in our forecast. Kevin Williams is next with a weekend outlook.
But first, trading was up on Wall Street today. Here's a look at some local stocks.
Nissan 4x4. Tough. Hot deals now. Pathfinder. Part car, part truck. Axis. Unique. Wow. We're dealing now. Hardtail Nissan. Ridge Road West at Route 390.
This is the big one. Ruby Gordon is making history. Big-name manufacturers have trucked tons of new merchandise to Ruby Gordon, all for Ruby Gordon's massive Factory Direct event. In one place, at one time, over 100 factories will be represented with deep discounts throughout each Ruby Gordon store. This is the big one. Factory Direct prices from some of the biggest names in furniture. Save now, hurry in. Ruby Gordon's Factory Direct event is making history.
Louise and Gilbert asked us to help their family stay together.
When our daughter got sick, our 6 grandchildren had nowhere to go except foster care. My husband and I said, no, we got to find a way to hold on to our family.
Fortunately, a United Way agency was there to help them find the housing they needed.
It was like an angel in the night coming to help us.
United Way, we need more of you.
Andy McDowell on the power of Luna Mystique.
There's something about the power of the moon I can't explain, but I feel it instinctively. That's part of its mystique. When it touches me, it's as if the power of the moon is mine, and I can draw to me all that I desire. Who can explain Luna Mystique? All I can tell you is if the moon can move an entire ocean, imagine what it can do for you.
Luna Mystique, available now at Phase Drugs.
Well, it was a very special night for a very special organization. The Humane Society of Rochester and Monroe County held its annual Be Kind to Animals Awards banquet. And a good friend of the society, our own Kevin Williams, was master of ceremonies. I'm sure it was a lot of fun. Sounds like it was a good dinner.
It was very special, too, because there are many special awards given out to people who have dedicated their lives to the Humane Society and to the public education of the need to see to it that our animals, our pets, are treated well. Little ones there, too, starting early, and of course that's the purpose, too. We're sitting next to Doc and Katie, and that's Beth there. So it was a wonderful evening, and again, the purpose is to increase awareness for the need to take care of our pets. And if you happen to be in the market for an animal, you can reach the Humane Society during business hours at 223 223-1330, 223-1330. You know, sometimes why go to a pet store and spend $500 when you can save an animal's life? And that's what the Humane Society is all about.
Yeah, there's so many of them, too.
That's true, and I've never heard anyone complain about animals they got from the Humane Society.
That's right, nobody ever does.
Ever. So, meanwhile,
yes, weather-wise,
I don't know if you ran into this driving out to the dinner, but when I was driving home before dinner tonight, my car was blowing off the road.
Small
It was
car,
very
wind was in effect.
Very windy.
Winds have changed, too, and that brings us to our weather wisdom, because when you think of windy cities, you think of Chicago. Well, believe it or not, Chicago is not the windiest city in the United States. Boston, among others, is windier than Chicago. Notice Rochester is right below Chicago in the average annual wind speed. You know where Chicago got their reputation as the windiest city of the United States?
No.
Political. It was because in the 1800s, it was a political center, and there was a lot of hot air blowing around. We've got a cool breeze blowing, though. We'll check it out in the numbers today. Well, today started out mild, but cooler breezes are on the way. 69 degrees, our high, 48 our low. And indeed, it's going to be a bit of a chill down, quite noticeable, in fact, tonight, and especially tomorrow and tomorrow night. Currently, we find mostly cloudy skies, 48 degrees, the humidity 68%. The breeze is still gusty out of the southwest, the pressure low, but continuing to rise. Around the state, changeable skies, still some thunderstorms down over Long Island, partly moonlit in Rochester, and some showers in Buffalo, but everywhere some very strong west winds, and they'll continue through tomorrow. Now, this time last night on the regional radar, we were quiet, but that's what got us today. Keep your eyes as we put that line, that squall line, in motion as it races to the coast. Jersey, Long Island, New England still getting pounded now, but things are a lot mellower here. We zoom in via our composite radar, and we can portray still some showers and storms over the Catskills, a couple of sprinkles over Genesee County, and a lot of shower activity from Buffalo to Erie, and that's moving northeast, so some more showers are a good bet tonight and tomorrow, but they'll be lighter and more scattered, nothing quite like the locally heavy gully washers and the rumbles of thunder we heard a little bit earlier today. There it is, plain to see. Boy, isn't that neat? That's our 3D satellite view, and you can see the texture of the clouds and the height, and that is representative. That's the signature of a powerful cold front. These clouds not as impressive, and the precipitation below them isn't as impressive, except when you get to Michigan. We'll talk about that in a second. First, though, let's take a look at the national perspective. There's that front winding its way through with flooding rains along the coast and some tornadoes. Also want to draw your attention, though, to this mass of clouds here in Wisconsin. Let's put it in motion again. See that circulation? That's cold air funneling down, and those clouds mean business. What do I mean by business? Well, come with me to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right there. Let's take a look at what was going on in Milwaukee earlier today. They were doing some heavy-duty shoveling. 3 to 6 inches of snow, isn't that something? In fact, in Marquette, Michigan, 12 inches of snow fell. We might see a flake or two on the hilltops tomorrow, but mainly just sprinkles are due the next couple of days. Here's the forecast map for Friday. There goes our storm into eastern Canada. For us, a blustery day, a chilly day, but things should mellow out before that system raises the potential of some showers perhaps Saturday night and Sunday. Here's the way the forecast shapes up for the boaters. Forget it tomorrow. Gale winds, wave heights running 4 to 8 feet. Not a day to be on the Big Lake or really the Finger Lakes. For tonight, a windy night, couple of showers, low temperatures ranging in the mid-40s. And for tomorrow, more wind, more chill, plenty of clouds, a peak or two of the sun, and a couple of showers. Afternoon temperatures not much better than 50. The 3-day outlook looks a little nicer heading into the weekend. Saturday, not bad, partly sunny, milder, mid-60s, but I'm afraid it looks more and more like Saturday night and Sunday will feature some clouds and a couple of showers, and maybe another shower then on Monday. The winds are bringing in the cool, but should relent to at least start the weekend on a nice note.
Okay, thanks a lot, Kevin.
Look forward to that. Thank you, Kevin. Coming up next in sports, the Knicks look to bounce back from their Game 1 embarrassment at the hands of the Pistons.
And the Red Wings play a little long ball with the Tides at Silver. The highlights are coming up.
In 80,000 ways, as Expressions Custom Furniture features styles and selections that span the globe. Now you can create your own furniture look from over 150 frames and 600 designer fabrics and leathers, and save a down-to-earth 30%. Your custom-crafted Expressions will be delivered to your home within 45 days. Where in the world can you get all of this and 30% off? Only at Expressions.
Hot off the presses, great news for Buick. According to the just-released J.D. Power Vehicle Dependability Index, Buick is the highest-ranked domestic brand in dependability, cars 4 to 5 years old. Right now, you'll find a great value in Buick Regal. An exciting new 3.8-liter engine makes it move you. Its $1,750 cashback makes it a great time to start driving Buick.
We are the best.
See your nearest Greater Rochester area Buick dealer for giant cashbacks now.
There's got to be some mistake here. Our salespeople are selling carpeting for $11.99 a yard. This has got to be $35 to $40 carpet. Plus, they're not charging extra for installation, and they're giving 6 months to pay interest-free. What are we doing, giving stuff away?
There's no mistake. We have no choice. We're so overstocked we had to slash prices on our entire inventory, even remnants and area rugs.
$35 carpeting for $11.99? I thought I'd seen everything.
The hours of sharing, the hours of caring, the treasured hours exquisitely adding up to that one precious moment when you know it's time. It's time for an engagement ring from Burke Jewelers. Select the perfect expression of your love from the most romantic collection of engagement sets to be found. For the thrilling moment of her life, the breathtaking engagement ring is the everlasting symbol of his devotion. Burke Jewelers Midtown Plaza Arcade, the store for people in love.
Well, winning is nice. Exploding is terrific.
Best run production of the year. Manager Greg Biagini probably wishes maybe they saved a couple of those runs. They may need them in the coming days. The Red Wings broke out of their hitting slump in a big way tonight, thrashing Tidewater at Silver Stadium. The Wings plated 6 runs in the 6th inning, and they cruised home from there. We start in the top of the first. Now the Tides jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Chris Jellick driving in Zoilo Gonzalez with the RBI single. But after that, it was all Rochester. Bottom of the second, Chris Paget singles to left, and that scores Leo Gomez from second. The Wings were tied at 2 heading into the third when Chris Hoyles connects here deep to left and put it on the board. A 2-run shot to make it 4-2 Red Wings. And after a Gomez double, well, it's Tony Chance up to bat, and he rips a base hit back up the gut. Rochester rocking Tidewater pitching tonight for a 14-3 victory. Big leagues tonight. Tigers and the Blue Jays. Cecil Fielder continues to swing the hot bat, belting a long home run in the second, his 13th of the year. Detroit rocking Jays starter Todd Stottlemyre early. Larry Sheets wraps a deep drive to right center and gone. Solo shot for Sheets. Fielder collected another RBI then in his next at bat, smoking a liner into left, and the Tigers taking it to Toronto tonight, the final 10-5. Elsewhere, the Twins edged Cleveland for their 7th victory in 8 tries, and Texas leads the Royals that game in the 8th inning. Over the National League, Cards hosting the Padres. San Diego racked up St. Louis starter Joe McGrain early. Gary Templeton staking the visitors to a 5-0 lead with that round tripper. Dennis Rasmussen kept the Cards in check. Watch the play here. Fields the Ozzie Smith bunt and the backhand toss to get his man, and the Padres roll to victory, the final 9-1. In Montreal, the Expos going for their 5th straight win with the Dodgers in town. Spike Owens' suicide squeeze bunt there in the 4th to put the home team on top 4-2. And then Dave Martinez seals the victory with a 2-run double into the gap. Dennis Martinez went the distance, scattering 8 hits for Montreal. And the Expos have now won 5 in a row. One other final, the Reds wallop the Pirates. Cincinnati scoring 8 runs in the 8th for that victory. The Rochester Amerks are hoping to duplicate their tremendous performance in Game 3 tomorrow night when the Calder Cup Finals resume. The Amerks trail Springfield 2-1 after Tuesday night's victory. And Rochester will miss left wing Darren Shannon for this one. He's out with an injured right knee. But the Indians are without top scorers Paul Gagne and Bill Berg, who have separated shoulders, and will be in Springfield tomorrow night for a complete post-game report. NHL playoffs, Chicago and Edmonton, Game 5 of their semifinal. Oilers and White grabbed the lead early. Randy Gregg all alone in front, slipping it past Jacques Cloutier. And the former Amerk didn't get much help tonight. Craig McTavish, a blast, had Cloutier back on his keister there. Still in the first, Edmonton a man up. Rail Rutsalainen shoots, redirected in front by Craig Simpson. Right now in the second, though, Chicago has fought back. This one is all tied up at 3 at the end of the second period. NBA playoffs tonight, and the Knicks went into Detroit looking for redemption after that terrible effort Tuesday night. New York lost Game 1 of the series by 35 points, but it was a lot closer in Game 2. Vinnie Johnson caps off the first half with this desperation three-pointer, knocking it down. Pistons led by 4. Second half, Gerald Wilkins began to heat up, taking it coast to coast, down the hatch with it. There, they're showing some style. The Knicks trailed by 1, but James Edwards had a career night. 32 points. He gets the roll here and the foul. Isaiah Thomas sealed the victory then late with a bomb from the corner, and Detroit is now up 2-0. The series shifting to the Big Apple. Meanwhile, the Syracuse Orangemen have lost one of their top football players. Wide receiver Rob Moore has petitioned the NFL for entrance into the league's supplemental draft this summer. The Orangemen's career-leading receiver would have been a sure #1 selection in last month's draft, but he opted for the bigger bucks he's sure to get in that supplemental process. And finally, it wasn't exactly a picture-perfect day for golf at the Memorial in Ohio. A wind chill factor in the 30s drove scores above par, with Fred Couples turning in the day's best round with a 369. Now, he was the only golfer to break par. Leading tour money winner Mark Calcavecchia had a double snowman, an 88. And Rochester's Jeff Sluman carded a 46 on the front nine before picking up his ball and calling it a day. I shoot 46 on the front nine, I'm dancing in the streets for a week.
Me too.
Wouldn't it be nice? Poor guy. Oh,
Thank
well.
you, JC.
Well, when we come back, we'll show you why motion picture stunts don't always go off as planned.
But right now, tonight's winning lottery numbers for you.
Arby's presents a marriage of convenience. Arby's regular roast beef sandwich and our fresh side salad together for just $1.99. It's the best meal deal in town.
The semis are rolling in, and that means volume savings are rolling out of Charlotte Furniture and Appliance. It's Charlotte's semi-annual semi-truckload sale. You'll find hundreds of the best brand name items priced hundreds below our everyday low prices. Like an Amana 18 cubic foot frost-free refrigerator rated #1, only $5.99. Brand name 19-inch color TVs for just $189. Sealy Posturepedic mattresses for $109. Get it here, get it now, and get it for less. Charlotte's semi-annual semi-truckload sale.
If your neighbors bring home a new car with an armored truck close behind, don't be alarmed. Chances are they just bought a new Olds Cutlass Sierra and saved up to $2,600. Right now, when you bring home a new Cutlass Sierra, you can bring home up to $2,600 cash back. If you're on the brink of buying a new family car, bring home a Sierra and bring home up to $2,600 cash back. Hurry, this limited time offer ends June 4th. See your local Olds Rocket Team dealer now and bring home the cash.
This is the big one. Ruby Gordon is making history. Big name manufacturers have trucked tons of new merchandise to Ruby Gordon, all for Ruby Gordon's massive factory direct event. In one place, at one time, over 100 factories will be represented with deep discounts throughout each Ruby Gordon store. This is the big one. Factory direct prices from some of the biggest names in furniture. Save now, hurry in. Ruby Gordon's factory direct event is making history.
Ever had the opportunity to watch a motion picture being made? Well, if so, then you know things don't always go exactly like all of the directors plan. Here's the setup. Los Angeles, California, stunt ready to be filmed for a brand new Clint Eastwood movie they're calling The Rookie. The action? A mock-up Mercedes-Benz crashes through the 5th floor of a building and explodes into a fireball. That all went fine, and the building explodes. Everybody's happy, but that same blast blew out a window of a Robinson's department store warehouse a block away, a big window, an expensive window. So today, producers were making arrangements for the repairs of that window, and no, that scene won't be in the movie.
And I bet they didn't try it again either.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oops. How about the weather tomorrow, Kevin?
Well, it's going to be cool and windy. That's the story. In fact, tonight and tomorrow will feature more clouds and clear spots, and there'll be a couple light showers, gusty winds, and mostly in the 40s and 50s, so quite a change from the warmth. But I think we'll mellow out, mild up for a decent start, at least, to the weekend. But keep the wet weather gear handy tomorrow still.
Thanks a lot, Kevin.
That's our late report. We thank you so much for being with us. Have a great day tomorrow. A couple of laps coming up with MASH, and we'll see you at 6.
Good night.
Lowers celebrates the grand opening of our exciting new Stanley and Schweiger furniture galleries with store-wide savings of 25 to 33%. Lowers, Monroe Avenue.
America's #1 comedy hit has everyone singing.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind of like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth, no one could look as good as you.
Richard Gere, Julia Roberts, Pretty Woman. Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
There's got to be some mistake here. Our salespeople are selling carpeting for $11.99 a yard. This has got to be $35 to $40 carpet. Plus, they're not charging extra for installation, and they're giving 6 months to pay interest-free. What are we doing, giving stuff away?
There's no mistake. We have no choice. We're so overstocked we had to slash prices on our entire inventory, even remnants and area rugs.
$35 carpeting for $11.99? I thought I'd seen everything.
What a vacation.
Uh-oh, does he need changing?
No, I do. Oh, your son just planted his cheeseburger on my lap. Man, I bought these white pants just for this trip.
So you'll wash them.
This is hamburger grease. I'll never wear them again.
Take the stains you dread most to Liquid Tide. With amazing speed, Tide beads up soaked in grease and floats it away.
Tide got my pants especially white. Thanks, Janet Giacaruso.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Now you can get news and weather updates from TV8 Eyewitness News 24 hours a day. Call the Rochester area talking phone book at 427-7777, code 1901 for the latest news and 1902 for weather updates. This service is brought to you around the clock by TV8 Eyewitness News.
Now you can create your own furniture look from over 150 frames and 600 designer fabrics and leathers and save a down-to-earth 30% only at Expressions.
These days, are you feeling boxed in? Are you wondering, where's your life going? Do you want to do something about it right now? Pick up the phone and call this number right now. Because the U.S. Department of Labor predicts over 50,000 of all kinds of tractor-trailer jobs are opening annually. The nation's second largest employer is looking for people right now who can qualify for full and part-time driving jobs. By calling this number, you can learn how men and women train for these exciting professional truck driving careers. No experience is necessary, and you can train daily or weekends. But unless you call, National Tractor Trailer School. Call now. Learn how.
Rosa and Sullivan's Mother's Day weekend sale is going on now. Today through Saturday, you'll find special savings in every department. GE 5000 to 6000 BTU Carry Cool air conditioners start at only $269. A GE electronic touch microwave with probe is only $199. And dehumidifiers start at only $129. Plus, to qualified buyers, there's no payments or finance charges till August. Save big during Rosa and Sullivan's Mother's Day weekend sale. Sale ends Saturday, all locations.
Get the latest weather forecast from TV8 by picking up a phone. The Rochester area talking phone book now offers weather updates. Just call 427-7777.
Next on A Current Affair, John Wayne, the real man.
That's Friday at 7, only on TV8.
Hardtail, Nissan, Sentra style. Hot deals now. 240SX, aggressive, racing, Maxima, comfort, performance. Wow. We're dealing now. Hardtail and Nissan, Ridge Road West and Route 390.
LensCrafters presents another breakthrough, new featherweight lenses.
Little Donnie's glasses are so clunky, he needs a new pair. Hey, they're cool.
There are new featherweight lenses.
Featherweight lenses, lighter, slimmer, and oh so comfortable. Available only from LensCrafters in-store labs in about an hour. New featherweights.
You can hardly tell I got them on.
For all your eyewear needs, LensCrafters custom-crafted eyeglasses in about an hour.
Eastview Mall and Greasetown Mall. Blue Choice and Blue Choice Senior accepted.
Max Pies now offers one of the most extensive area rug collections in the country.
Rugs from around the world in every conceivable color and pattern.
Oriental,
traditional,
contemporary,
Chinese,
and Indian.
Plus, you can even custom design your own rug in any shape, color, or size.
Our entire collection is now marked down up to 50%.
For example, 6x9s are priced from $79 to $4,000.
Fabulous area rugs to fit any budget.
Now at Max Pies.
There's danger in the air. They call them Firebirds.
Riding in the gunner seat of this aircraft at 150 knots through the treetops is like riding strapped to the nose of a bullet. That sound like fun?
Firebirds, rated PG-13.
Starts Friday, May 25th at a theater near you.
Tomorrow
Tomorrow morning, experience a new high. Introducing Mountain Fresh Dial with a scent so big, so bold, so bracing, it's right up there with your peak experiences. New Mountain Fresh Dial.
In a lifetime of achievement and triumph, there must ultimately be a best and last performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus proudly presents the greatest wild animal trainer of all time, Gunther Gable Williams.
This is the farewell tour of Gunther Gable Williams, your last chance to see him perform in the greatest show on earth.
Pretty Polly loves to pocket tacos, made in a Peter pocket, not in a shell. Ground beef and tomatoes to pocket tacos, 79 cents a Taco Bell. Sour cream and lettuce and cheddar cheese, soft Peter pocket, Pretty Polly please. Get me 1, 2 when you place your order. Oh, Pretty Polly, make a rough of the border. Taco Bell, new pocket taco, make a rough of the border.
Savor all the continent has to offer in the province of Quebec.
The old new world right next door.
For information, call 1-800-363-7777.
Bonjour.
Regis and Kathy Lee, two people who've got it all.
You need me desperately.
They're TV's dynamic duo.
Talk about hot.
Who make the perfect pair to start your day. Live with Regis and Kathy Lee.
Weekday mornings at 9 on TV 8.
The deadly game of elevator surfing on the next Inside Report.
CBS Late Night presents Wise Guy, starring Ken Wall.
Tonight on Wise Guy.
Sonny and Teresa were dancing a little closer than usual.
Sonny marries into the Bronx. That'll make things difficult.
Terra Nova's seducible.
I love you, and I'm gonna marry you anyway. But I wanna know why.
Keep my name alive, Teresa. Make me sons.
And now, the one and only Planters present Everybody Loves a Nut.
Because I really think the taste of Planters is out of this world, I'd like to do my impression of Darth Vader eating a peanut.
Luke, I'm your father.
Thank you.
Thank you. As the great taste of Planters proves, we're the reason why everybody loves a nut.
Domino's Pizza Feast.
What could be better than the new Domino's Pepperoni Pizza Feast for $8.99? Another one for just $4 more.
Domino's Pizza Feast.
More pepperoni than ever before, and loads of extra cheese for just $8.99. And another one for only $4 more. But don't go out. Just pick up the phone.
It's time for Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza Feast. Domino's.
It's important to me to be in charge of my own time, to be responsible in meeting my own schedule. America is a land of opportunity. And if you're willing to train, you might just qualify for one of this country's most important jobs. Find out how you can train to become one of us, the men and women who drive tractor trailers, bringing home the goods and keeping America on the right road. If you've got what it takes, then here's the place that'll give you what you need. The chance to prove it. National Tractor Trailer School. Call now. Learn how.
Don't dads get a day off?
Coast. The crisp scent opens your eyes. Coast. You rise. Ghost is the way to bring you back to life.
The scent awakens your senses.
Hey, you guys, where you been? Ghost brings you back to life.
Presenting the elegant colors of Saint-Tropez. Deep, dark tans, sensuous golden tans, light, luminous glows. Indulge in bain de soleil, in SPF up to 30, with lush tropical oils, glistening gelées, and moisturizing sunblocks. For beautiful color today and beautiful skin tomorrow.
Hollywood's golden boy is back, and so's Al Floss.
Why would anyone hate me? Mr. Boss. Shut up, I'm thinking.
The famous Teddy Z. Then, Golden Girl is Estelle Getty, the new city manager.
Get on the bus, Gianni. We've got a city to run.
When an all-new city returns.
Coffee break.
All Saturday on CBS.
Monday, Jimmy Smits, L.A. Law's tall, dark, and handsome heartthrob.
I just want to keep my private life private.
Jimmy Smits and more, face-to-face with Connie Chung Monday.
Rosa and Sullivan's Mother's Day weekend sale is going on now. Today through Saturday, you'll find special savings in every department. GE 5000 to 6000 BTU Carry Cool air conditioners start at only $269. A GE electronic touch microwave with probe is only $199. And dehumidifiers start at only $129. Plus, to qualified buyers, there's no payments or finance charges till August. Save big during Rosa and Sullivan's Mother's Day weekend sale. Sale ends Saturday, all locations.
It was Stephen's first birthday party. It was happy and messy. The cake was chocolate, very chocolate. I honestly believed his jumper was ruined. I poured liquid Tide on the really bad spots and washed. As you can see, Tide saved the outfit. Sincerely, Lisa K. Matheson.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
WROC TV8 and Bells welcome Gunther Gable Williams to the Rochester War Memorial May 15th through 20th for his final area appearance after more than 20 years with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Join us for Gunther Appreciation Night, Wednesday, May 16th at 7:30, when all kids under 12 will get a free Gunther Gable Williams commemorative poster as our gift. Stop by Bells today for coupons. Tickets for Bells WROC TV8 poster night are on sale at the box office or Ticketron. Don't miss your last chance to see Gunther in the greatest show on earth.
No. Keep going. That's not it. Look.
Cranberry. Ocean Spray. Most refreshing is...
Ocean Spray cranberry drinks. They're music to your mouth.
Dutch Boy paint is now on sale. Ooh, Dutch Boy.
Dutch Boy paint is now on sale at Sears. Save $3 a gallon on flat finish interior or exterior paint. Now through Saturday only.
Find it in all shapes and sizes. And in over half of them, you'll find Kenmore appliances. Because no other brand can out-satisfy a Kenmore. And through Saturday, this Kenmore dishwasher with our exclusive Ultra Wash system and fold-down racks is just $3.33. Only at Sears and Sears Brand Central.
Trapped in an insane asylum, JR falls victim to his own madness.
It's payback time. You're in here for good.
What? Don't miss the shocking season finale, Dallas, Friday. She had the perfect family, or so it seemed.
You swore to honor me.
She was married to the perfect man, or so she thought.
Daddy, stop it!
Why am I so scared?
Lindsay Wagner.
Never again will you hurt me.
And Michael Nouri are living Shattered Dreams, a world premiere movie based on a true story.
There's got to be some mistake here. Our salespeople are selling carpeting for $11.99 a yard. This has got to be $35 to $40 carpet. Plus, they're not charging extra for installation, and they're giving 6 months to pay interest-free. What are we doing, giving stuff away?
There's no mistake. We have no choice. We're so overstocked we had to slash prices on our entire inventory, even remnants and area rugs.
$35 carpeting for $11.99? I thought I'd seen everything.
For the next 60 seconds, you have an opportunity to make a choice. In 60 days' time, from when you begin, you could just qualify to tour cities like Boston, New Orleans, Las Vegas, or Los Angeles. Or you could do what you're doing now. You could experience the travel, the freedom, and the thrill of driving for a living. Now, are the 60 seconds over? Or has the 60 days begun? You decide. If you've made the right choice, call this number. You can learn how men and women train for these exciting professional truck driving careers. No prior experience is necessary, and you can train daily or weekends. Call now. Don't put it off another minute. National Tractor Trailer School.
Yes, indeed. When you dine at Mario's, you are not just a customer, but you are my special guest.
These days, looking good without feeling good just isn't good enough. It's why Weight Watchers, with over 25 years of healthy eating experience, has become more than a way of eating. It's a way of life.
No.
Weight Watchers. Maybe we should have called them Health Watchers.
In 1 out of 2 American homes, you'll find Kenmore appliances. And through Saturday, you can get a Kenmore dishwasher with our exclusive Ultra Wash system for just $3.33, only at Sears and Sears Brand Central.
Put together a whole new look during Sears' once-a-year dress event. Sears, now something for everybody.
The women in my family have always had beautiful skin. Are we born with it? Who knows? We've always used Pond's. Now Pond's has made its first water-rinsable cold cream. I'll show you. See how light it is? And it removes dirt and makeup soap leaves behind. Then rinses clean away. New Pond's water-rinsable cleanser cleans like no soap can. And the beauty of it is, it's Pond's.
I spoke to him with my eyes, yes. And then I said, yes, Chloe. I lost my breath, my heart a whisper, yes. And always I wished, Chloe. I remember the touch to linger, yes. A flower I dreamed, my body all perfumed. Chloe, I will, I said, yes, Chloe.
Chloe 10 dress, $13.50 with any Chloe purchase of $30 at fine stores near you.
Fans, pick the starting teams. Vote for your favorites in the USA Today CBS All-Star Sweepstakes. Your chance at $25,000 and more. Ballots Tuesday and Wednesday in USA Today. Will major orders mean a major move?
Polly and the kids in Okinawa.
Okinawa?
Okinawa? Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain?
An all-new Major Dad. Then, Newhart only has 2 shows left, and look who's talking.
Dick!
Baby, Steph called me Dick. I wonder what she wants.
Newhart, the last laughs, Monday.
Now at Hazelton Nissan, get a new Stanza for just $10,693.
Remember, Hazelton Nissan will beat any dealer's advertised best price. Why go anyplace else?
I want to thank all you mamas who don't tell their children just how deadly crack is. You think they're too young or don't have the money. Huh, my customers are getting younger every day and will lie, cheat, and steal to get more. So thanks for not telling Junior about guys like me. I love getting first crack at them.
Making life a little sweeter. Making life a little sweeter. Mars. Making life a little sweeter. Making dreams a little truer. Life a little sweeter.
summer at the Magic Kingdom, Mickey's Starland. At Epcot Center, it's Captain EO in 3D, the exciting Body Wars ride, the fury of the Maelstrom, and now the Disney MGM Studios theme park with Star Tours. The Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, and the Muppets. The Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. What a year to be here.
Today in Music History, brought to you by Northern Bathroom Tissue. They hadn't begun to write their own material, so they had one basic problem: what to record. The Rolling Stones wanted a song that wouldn't compromise them from the outset, so they chose Chuck Berry's Come On, because it had never been issued in England. The song is Come On by the Rolling Stones, and it was their very first single, recorded today, May 10th, 1963.
Sometimes you need more softness than usual. That's why Northern Bathroom Tissue's 12-roll pack is quilted for a softness you can see and feel. Northern, it's quilted for a special kind of softness.
Grandpa, this is a fantastic party.
All our friends are here for that new light microwave popcorn. Light, less calories, but tastes great.
And pops up more than any other light microwave popcorn.
That's right.
It's a coup, Grandpa. You got a coup.
Well, I think we have. It's right here in this package.
It's important to me to be in charge of my own time, to be responsible in meeting my own schedule. America is a land of opportunity. And if you're willing to train, you might just qualify for one of this country's most important jobs. Find out how you can train to become one of us, the men and women who drive tractor trailers, bringing home the goods and keeping America on the right road. If you've got what it takes, then here's the place that'll give you what you need. The chance to prove it. National Tractor Trailer School. Call now. Learn how.